called a match, not a game. I will throw my microphone at you.
Locked In Podcast.
Okay, all right. We are here. We are locked in at Orlando City Soccer Stadium.
Yeah.
We're at a church with the cleanest bathrooms
Cleanest bathroom
in the world.
In the game.
Me and
100
JT,
OP.
the producer, we were in the bathrooms together
Yeah.
and scoping it out. It was nice.
We held hands and skipped.
This is why I love this spot. I'm Alex, by the way.
This is Alex,
We
the
are at
living
the-
legend, the cook, the chef, the
Fast
host
food
of
Jesus.
Yeah, we are at the Moorehead family tailgate. Thank you very much for inviting us over here.
Dude, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I'm honored to have you, for sure.
Yeah, it's a great. This is the second Moorehead tailgate I've been to, and it's amazing.
We try and do it right, man. And again, clean bathrooms. That's the key.
Yes.
On the drive up, Sean was like, the food is just a tad better than McDonald's, but
Yeah.
we'll do.
Well, as fast food Jesus, that's all I'm shooting for. Is just a tad better than McDonald's and at a church. You know, what I
It
mean?
was awesome. Those buffalo chicken meatball
God.
sandwiches subs was amazing.
Yeah, dude, that was a real man, Tommy. He's amazing
Wow.
on the
A living legend, Tommy.
tailgate
like Tommy
cooking.
boy.
He's got it done, man, for sure.
Yeah, you guys
Wow.
got a great spot here. It's awesome. This is actually Dave's first soccer match.
Hell yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the pitch on the right wing and them to score a goal.
I know you're wearing your locked in shirt, which is great, but we gotta get this motherfucker some purple, man. Do you
I
guys
know.
curse?
Yeah,
Oh,
a little
okay.
bit.
I'll try and hold back.
Yeah, you're fine.
No, just
I'm an
fucking
animal.
just go for it.
Last episode when we teased we were coming out,
Uh-huh.
JT and I were fuck Atlanta.
Fuck Atlanta.
heavy.
Oh, well, a happy fuck Atlanta to you, sir.
Yes. I had to explain to him. He's like, "What?" Like he didn't understand the rivalry.
I didn't get it.
We were trying to
Yeah.
explain to him the whole, chair stealing, cup throwing,
Uh-huh.
whole debacle.
They said it was a whole like Tanya Harding,
Mhm.
Nancy Kerrigan thing. It was like that, like a rivalry. So I was like, wow. I'm
Basically,
into
it comes down to this: it's a bunch of spoiled brats who like the Atlanta Falcons,
oh, that's a
who
bunch of assholes.
suddenly think that because Uncle Arthur Blank spent a bunch of money on a fake plastic pitch, all of
Wow.
a sudden they get to talk shit. But fuck those guys. And if they have any problem with that, they can come down to the Moorehead tailgate and say, "What's up?" We ain't hiding.
Delicious cheesesteak.
Yeah, you get a cheesesteak
breakfast of
and
your
a
life.
punch in the face.
And punch.
Oh, they don't get shit, man. They can keep walking.
So do you need me to come work security at that event?
Nah, it's good, man. We mask up. It's all right.
Very
Wow.
cool.
Well,
Very cool.
tonight Orlando is playing Toronto.
Hell yeah.
I heard through the grapevine that Toronto is the defending champions.
They are.
So what does it look like tonight? What do you think the chances are of our mighty Orlando team pulling it out?
Yeah, well, we're in an interesting spot, I think, when it comes to this point in the season for both teams.
Okay.
Toronto has been struggling this year quite a bit. They're actually below us on the table, which is saying something because we've lost 9 games in a row, right? But we started off winning 6. And I think that comes down to a couple things. They did really well in what's called the Champions League.
Okay.
So if you win a major tournament in America, you get to go to the South and North America, the CONCACAF Champions League. And that runs in parallel to the season. So while we've been playing MLS matches, they've also been playing Champions League matches.
Yeah.
And they made it to the semifinals and then the finals, actually, and they lost in the finals. And that's a huge accomplishment for them, but it definitely tired them out. So and then they've had some injuries too, which has really eaten them up. And so it's an interesting spot because they're struggling. They're on a downward slant. And then obviously Orlando has had a whole host of our own drama and issues too.
New
you know?
coach.
Yeah. Why the roller coaster? Why 6 wins and then 9 losses? That's crazy to me.
So in my opinion, right?
Yeah.
And
Hey, you're the guru of the soccer Orlando City stadium. So we're listening to you.
yeah, it comes down to it's kind of twofold. I think that on one hand, Jason Kreis, who was our former coach, he got screwed on the environment at the time, right? So, but there's a second part to that. So, The World Cup took away some of our best players, in particular Amro Tariq, who is Egyptian. He trained with the Egypt team for national team, didn't make the final squad, but was gone.
It's a good song, by the way, the Egyptian song. Just throwing it out there.
Oh.
Walk like an Egyptian?
Yeah.
Hell
Walk
yeah,
like
dude.
an Egyptian.
The Bee Gees, not the Bee Gees. Who the fuck sang that?
Bengals?
Bengals. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
The Cincinnati Bengals singing the Egyptian song.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
There you go.
Ocho Cinco singing songs. And then the other thing was we got ate up with a lot of injuries. Orlando City has a tendency to have a lot of lower body soft tissue injuries, in particular in the center back position. We struggled, and then on top of that, I think Jason Kreis has a hard time managing personalities, and I really do feel that he lost the locker room. So when you lose the locker room, you end up with a bunch of people who don't want to play for you. And then it's evident on the pitch because they're fighting with each other. And it really was a combination of both. I think that I think I never would change a coach in the middle of the season, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually.
But
in any sport.
I think that the front office did it specifically because, one, they knew he lost the locker room, and two, now he's the scapegoat for when we don't make the playoffs, right?
Sure.
Where if they wait till the end of the year, they have to take responsibility for the fact that we're not making the goal that we set out to hit this year.
So it's almost like a cop-out for the franchise,
I think
too.
a little bit. I think the front office is going through an identity crisis as well. And I think that when you look at the difference in this club before and after Phil Rollins was here.
That's what I was going to say. Do you think Phil or Kaká had anything to do?
I think in particular Phil did. And Phil and his wife obviously went through a divorce. I don't know anything about it. It's not for me to talk on. But as a supporter of this club, I will tell you that there was a severe shift in how the front office approached the fan base and the personnel once Phil left. And I don't know if that's for the better or for the worse yet. But I will say that in that transition, things have gotten messy, and they just are in a state of flux. So as far as tonight goes, I think you're going to see a couple things. I think you're going to see both attacking sides play high-octane football, in particular because both sides are struggling defensively. So expect to see a lot of great runs, a lot of great moves from your forwards. I think that we're going to struggle in the midfield and in the back, which is indicative of how we've been playing. Hopefully, Orlando City slows down the tempo, tries to hold some possession tonight. I think that's going to be key. But if you're asking me my honest opinion about score prediction,
Yeah. What's that?
I would never bet against my Lions because, I'm City till I die, but I would be really pleased with either a 1-1 or a 2-2 draw out of tonight, and I think that's probably what we're going to see.
I know you've expressed some concerns about Bendick. Do you think they're having some issues with Bendick, or
Real quick, Sean can't talk because he's 4 or 5 drinks in already, but we're going to keep on going.
I'm at the Moorehead family tailgate. What can I say?
And before we go in, I'm a member of the Treasure Coast Collective, which is an affiliate of the Ruckus. And before each match, it's tradition that we do a pre-game toast.
Yeah.
And then we pass around a bottle of Fireball. So we're going to keep drinking in this joint.
Oh, I got stuck with the bottle of Tito's
Oh, yeah.
in May.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my
You
God.
remember that
Nobody
day.
wanted to grab it from me. And I'm like, I guess I'll keep drinking.
Tito's.
It's good stuff.
So with Bendick, here's the thing. I think Bendick is a quality MLS keeper. Do I think that he is a top flight keeper? Do I think that he could play in Europe? No, I don't. I think he's better than he's playing now. However, if you look statistically since May, he's let 53% of the shots on goal. He's blocked 53%. So essentially 1 out of every 2 shots he faces has ended up in the back of the net. And I attribute that to 2 things. One, it's been a revolving cast in front of him defensively, but ultimately the man looks like he has lost any confidence in himself. And when you lose confidence as a keeper, you start second-guessing things, and you're supposed to be calling the shots back there, and he's just not.
Right, and you got to go by instinct. And if you go to the left and they're going to the right, going to the right, you've shot yourself in the foot.
And you're supposed to be directing traffic when
Right.
it comes to your defensive line in front of you.
True.
You're the quarterback of the defense.
Quarterback.
At that
I was going to throw that out there. I was stealing my lines. Quarterback of the defense, like
and,
the middle linebacker.
100%, and he's just not. And I think that it was a confidence issue that has spiraled into the fact that he's broken, man. And if it was me, I'd be looking for a new keeper come winter transfer window.
Do they have
Wow.
someone that you think that could slide into that role, or it's going elsewhere and picking somebody else up?
So yes and no. I I think that Earl Edwards, who's our backup keeper,
Okay.
has a lot of talent. I think that he has a lot of courage, which you can overcome a lot of lack of skill with that when it comes to MLS play.
Sure.
However, I think that he isn't a top flight keeper either, right? So when it comes to whether or not I'd rather see him in between the pipes right now, I would say that the Open Cup, which is a tournament that we play in addition to the MLS season, we're doing pretty well. We're coming up on the semifinals. That's going to be a midweek game against Philadelphia. I would love to see Joe Bendick this week, today, and then see Joe Bendick take a seat and let Earl Edwards be the keeper of that match. And I think that will be a good test to make sure that the run of games that he's had in the Open Cup is not a fluke, and then maybe have them compete for game time during the regular season. But I would like to see us go shop a new keeper.
That's a great idea. I like that.
Would that be a confidence boost or a detriment to Bendick?
At this point, I don't give a fuck. At this point, whatever it takes to shake that dude up,
True.
man.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's for the better either way, whether it lights a fire under Bendick or it gets the new guy ready.
Right, exactly.
So, very cool.
Wow. I can't wait, guys. This is my first game.
Yeah.
I'm excited for
Yeah,
this.
and you're going to be on the wall. We're trying to get them on there. We brought the wives to the game. I
Heck
wanted,
yeah.
so they wanted to sit down. They didn't
No,
want to stand the
I did
whole
that.
match.
I obviously, I'm not speaking for the Ruckus because I can't do that legally. But I am a huge supporter of the Ruckus and a member of that group. So, but my tickets aren't on the wall. This is a family thing for us. So
Right.
my wife and my mom and my dad and I sit on the sideline in the terrace, right in the second level. But the wall, man, I'm telling you right now, if you've never been to a soccer match,
Go.
you're gonna look at that group of people and
Can't
it's
wait.
gonna change your mind on the whole
I
thing.
can't wait.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a crazy atmosphere. That was the
Locked
first.
In Podcast.
That's
Wow.
Chris
living
Fisher.
legend, Chris Fisher. In
He's
the
the
house.
host of the show that I'm on.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
I'm not the
Take the
host of that
picture.
shit show.
I don't know.
Have you listened to it? It's
Yeah,
fucking
I've listened
terrible.
to every episode. I'm the Dawn of the Podcast Mafia. What are you talking-
Should we start doing like some brown bag karaoke or something? No.
Yeah, all the bits, all the gimmicks.
Yeah.
Our show is just stupid bar talk, man. That's all it is.
It's fun. You guys had probably the best intro you've ever had last week, I must say. You know.
Oh,
my little guy.
It was a good time having him on the mic.
Definitely. Now, I really, looking at, you said it's a family thing for you guys. I look at that, and I really love the fact that you and your dad and your mom and your wife do this like every week. I think it's amazing. It's a great thing that I see as a family that you guys do, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah, we started coming back when it was the USL days, the first season, and life is tough. So at the time, my mom and dad and I, we were kind of refiguring out our relationship, I think, in a lot of ways. And what this club did for us was it gave us a chance to come together as a family and then bring our friends involved, and so my parents are two of my best friends now, and I can really say that that's because of Orlando City. So the club means a lot to me, for sure.
It's like with me and my family, I don't even want to go to fucking Target together. God damn. A 22-minute ride to Target.
His dad is my adopted stepdad. I don't know if you know that.
One wants milk, one wants juice. It's like, shut up,
Right.
kids.
Yeah, exactly.
God damn. $22. I spent like $109 at Target. We went in for diapers.
That's how it goes, man.
Exactly.
Target gets me every time.
Well,
I
yeah,
love that little red ball, though.
Your family's amazing. Every time I've gone
yeah.
to the tailgate, they invite us in just like we're family.
Well,
and
thanks,
it's
dude,
amazing.
yeah.
I really appreciate that.
When I used to work these events, I'd be standing out on Rio and Anderson, and they where their tailgate was, they would literally bring me waters and Gatorades and food.
Wow.
And people
Class
are like,
acts.
"Who is that?" I'm like, "Oh, that's my other family. Don't worry about them."
exactly.
Oh yeah, man. Well, you got to kiss the rings. Man,
I mean,
podcast
you
mafia.
got to.
That's
No,
awesome.
the first
man.
time I ever came to a game,
Yep.
I sat in the wall. I came with my buddy Chris.
Yeah.
And he's a member of the Ruckus. And he's like, "You're going." I mean, reasonable ticket price. He's like, they'll chant and stuff. He's like, when we left, he's like, "Man, you were chanting everything every time, jumping around." It was, the atmosphere is just amazing.
Yeah, man. When
in
you
the
go over
stadium.
there, you're going to war. You know?
Yeah.
You're going
Yeah,
to win the
about
terrace.
that. I'm a big New York Knicks fan. I'm a Buffalo Bill guy. I'm
Yeah.
a Yankee guy. I'm a New York guy. And I went to a Gator game 15 years ago in my teenager days. I was doing fun stuff there. I just winked. Anyway, so we're at the game, and just the same kind of thing. I was like, I didn't like how wasn't in love with college football, but the Gator experience and all the fans, it was insane. It was crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm hooked. I've been a Gator fan ever since.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping this does to me today. I want to go and be like, holy shit, that was epic. Give me season tickets. I'm lined up. I'm eating Philly cheesesteaks here every goddamn weekend.
Bro,
Can't
next
wait.
time I see you, you're going to be popping fucking purple
Wow.
smoke bombs and
I'm gonna
wearing
get a-
skull masks.
I'm going to get a purple damn blow pop.
Hell
I can't
yeah.
wait.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, it's really cool, the passion that around this sport, especially that everybody has. Even in a downtime, you're going to see the passion with this club, with these supporters of how they're doing it. You don't see that with other sports. Like, I'm a Braves fan. When they suck, that stadium's empty.
Yeah.
Bucks fan, it's empty.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to see here, it's not going to be 100% full,
Right.
obviously, because they are, but you're still, that wall will be full, and that wall will be insane.
And that's the thing. You sign up. We're not fans, you know, and that's something that some people are, and that's great. But my family, we're supporters, and that's a different style of culture. And people ask me all the time, like, well, 9 in a row, you think they're going to lose 10? Well, if they do, guess where I'm going to be? Fucking sitting there cheering as loud as I can the whole time.
That's awesome. Talking about maybe being on a downtime, that's definitely not soccer. Soccer's hot as hell. We're in the middle of the World Cup. We got one final game left. We got England. No, England's out.
England
Freaking
lost to Belgium
Croatia
2-0.
And France, the
Yeah.
young France team. I heard they're good as hell.
Yeah, it's in my opinion, man, this has been the best fucking World Cup I've
That's
seen.
what I've been hearing.
It was gorgeous, man.
I watched a lot of the knockout stage games, but then as soon as Messi left, Messi's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as he got eliminated, I was down. But I'm rooting for France now. I'm
Yeah.
all in with France.
Yeah.
They make a great cheese.
Caracas, just because of the president.
Have you guys picked your winner yet?
I think France is going to take.
Yeah.
France,
Yeah,
honestly.
France is taking it. That's my locked in.
Yeah.
I think it's tough because Croatia has played a lot of long matches.
Yeah, they
And I think
They're like
it's going
the
to
team
catch
of
up to them.
destiny.
It's going to
Yeah,
catch up to them, I think.
Yeah.
And I think France is a young team, so I think that they have the advantage there.
I think that the midfield presence of Croatia is something that football has never seen up till this point. I mean, they are just disgusting. But I agree, man. I don't think they got the legs to deal with the youth and speed of France right now.
It's amazing. It's been a really fun time.
So, Alex, you're locked in with France winning?
I'm locked in with France
JT.
winning.
I'm locked in with France.
Yeah.
France? Wow.
I think it's
a total sweep of
Yeah.
France.
Which means we're all going to be wrong.
I know,
Probably.
yeah. They lose 3-0.
Yeah.
Wow.
well, cool. Well, plug your show again real quick so our listeners
Yeah.
can know where you're at.
Thank you guys again. The show is BYOCB. It's on BYOCBshow.com. Tune in, Stitcher, iTunes, Spotify, wherever, man.
Yeah.
And if you ever see us out, we're a mobile show. We always go out to a bar, local place. And it's about the beer we're drinking and the friends that are with us, man. So please feel free to come along.
Very cool, very cool. Well, I appreciate you coming on, and then we'll probably take a break, hang out at this tailgate. We see
Yeah.
some cornhole going on.
Hell yeah.
Some beers to drink.
Definitely
and-
want 2 more drinks than me.
Yeah, exactly. So I think we'll take a little break and maybe record on the way home and talk about the match and your experience.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Hey,
Awesome, guys. Thank
winner,
you, Alex.
Win or
Oh.
lose, fuck Atlanta.
Exactly.
Fuck
Fuck
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Fuck Atlanta.
Spells it, headed on and in. Chris Schuler gives Orlando City the lead for just the 3rd time this season. 1-0 to the Lions. Held up by Dwyer. Has Clutch to his left. Dwyer will let it fly. He shoots and scores. 2-0. Tom Dwyer's 8th goal of the season. And people are flipping their lids in Orlando. An outstanding finish from Dom Dwyer. He's just come off the centre backs, received the ball. He's got one thing in his mind and one thing only. The Brampton, Ontario native has been very active. It gets in behind it. Javico, he'll step. He's saved by Edwards. Stones him. Headed on and in. There will be no shutout. It is 2-1. Nick Hagland gets his first ever goal against Orlando City, and it comes here at the death. Every goal counts. Alan Chapman whistled him out. And for the first time since May 6th, 3 points go to the Pride of Lions. A 2-1 victory for James O'Connor in his home debut.
All right, well, we're back in the car on the way back from the match. So, Dave, what do you think? On a scale of 1 to 10, how was your first soccer match?
A fucking 32.
I love it, man. Tell me about it.
Dude, absolutely loved it. I had that first Gator game experience. Crowd was amazing. One thing about the soccer game, it's short, quick, easy, sweet, action-packed. 45 minutes, 44 minutes, you watch the game. You leave 2 minutes early. You leave the half early. You go get a salad like I did in a
Just
blue
not
moon.
too early. You
course.
almost missed the first goal.
Almost is like horseshoes and grenades, I think.
And grenadine?
But no, it was awesome. It's so quick, so action-packed. I loved it. Gosh, it was great. Our seats were unbelievable. JT Money, the producer, with purchasing the right seats. Awesome. A+. 32 out of 10.
Yeah, we were right on the corner, and we saw a couple goals.
Yeah, 2-1. Orlando FC won.
That one goal was literally the last minute of stoppage time.
32 seconds. It was ugh. But hey, 3 points is 3 points.
Exactly, 3 fucking points, right?
Wow.
And you got to see Dom Dwyer.
He scored a fucking goal.
Yeah. What's the chant, Dave?
It's Tom Beep It Dwyer scored an effing goal.
Dom.
Oh, not two.
Yeah. Dom.
Kind of like Fast and the Furious, Dom.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel.
Exactly.
Wow.
Exactly. So, it's safe to say you enjoyed your first soccer match, and
Yes.
plans to maybe do another one?
Yes, July 26th, New York will be in Orlando, and I will be 100% rooting for Orlando FC. That's it. I'm hooked.
Orlando SC, yes, sir.
God dang it. SC, FC, same thing. UFC.
Yeah, they're playing NYC
Yes.
FC.
Oh, wow. And I'll be rooting for Orlando. So I'm a Nick, Yankee, Bill, Gator, Orlando.
There you go. Hey, you got 2 Florida teams in there. So
Yeah.
that's something. You're going to get what was the one mistake you made today?
Wearing boxers.
It was hot.
No,
but
it
we
was
had a
hot.
good breeze up there, though.
It was.
pretty
No,
nice.
the weather was great. Kind of was like overcast, and it was like thinking it was going to rain for a little bit, so it had a good breeze.
Yeah.
But it was at 8 o'clock, so it was dark. The sun was kind of gone. I loved it.
It was good, yeah.
I don't think I made a mistake.
Was
I
it
think I was A+.
You didn't wear purple.
Oh, that too. It was my first game, though. I did wear a locked-in shirt, though.
You did. So
I'm always locked in.
Yeah.
We did. Let's talk about that. So we went to the store.
We did. They couldn't probably hear Susie say that.
Oh, yes. My beautiful, young, sexy-ass wife said, so we went to the store, and I wanted to get a T-shirt. I almost got socks, but it was $23 for a pair of socks, so I kind of passed. And then my wife wanted the tank top, and I was like, darling, it's $34.99, so let's pass on that. But then they had a nice onesie, and I looked at her. I go, hey, if it's under $25, I'm in. Let's get it. She's like, it's $14.99. I'm like, fuck yeah. That's what I spent on TJ Maxx, so let's get it.
Awesome.
So we got it. So July 26th, when they play New York, we will bring Dylan, 14-month-old Dylan, to his first soccer game wearing purple, gold, and white, the Orlando SC shirt.
So he's way ahead of you, attending a soccer match before he's 2,
Dude,
and has an Orlando City shirt before you.
That kid's ahead of me in everything. Like, wrestling event, 10 months. Freaking gold watch, 6 months. That kid goes to bed in a gold freaking pacifier.
Yeah.
The kid's got it made, man.
He's adorable. So, yeah, the match was amazing. It was
And let's thank everyone that was at the freaking Orlando, the Moorhead.
the Morehead family tailgate.
it was awesome.
T-Rock, Mike,
All
Tommy.
the people were super nice, super generous, clean bathrooms, great food, good times, fireball shots, plenty of alcohol, plenty of snacks, A+, everything. Top, probably the 32nd best day of my life.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then Alex on the grill with those the cheesesteaks were great. And what was the sub that you enjoyed?
No, guys. Okay, so they were making cheesesteaks. They were good. I don't want to be over dramatic, but I had something that was terrific, dynamic, tremendous.
Groundbreaking?
Buffalo chicken meatballs. Think about that, guys. It's buffalo, it's chicken, and it's a meatball. It was terrific. It was a 10 out of a 10.
It was.
I loved it.
Really good. Really
You should have
good.
it at Subway. That's how much I liked it.
Yeah, it's an interesting combo. I've seen buffalo chicken sandwiches and
Yeah.
meatball sandwiches, but I've never seen a chicken meatball sandwich with buffalo sauce.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was a really good time.
It was really cool. The stadium was awesome. Everything was quick and easy. I had a nice salad at halftime. It was a chicken chipotle salad. It was
nice.
dynamite. But first time ever. Sean, how did you enjoy the game? This is your second time going?
Second this season.
Oh, second this season.
Yeah, I
okay.
went to a match in the old stadium a couple years ago.
Okay.
So
How is this stadium to the old stadium?
this is a lot better. It's a lot more intimate. It's designed around soccer. I think I was telling you during the game, you have that supporter section, which is I think we're going to try and do a guys, sit in the supporter section. Well, not sit.
24th around JT and I's birthday?
Exactly.
Oh,
You don't
where
actually
your
you don't
head's at.
sit in the supporter section. You stand in the supporter section. So we were actually where our seats were. They were really close to the supporter section. So we actually got to see the debauchery that they did down there. And I saw your eyes get so big.
I loved it.
And you're like, I'm definitely going to sit down there next time.
I loved it. It kind of reminded me, and I don't want to get too intimate. I was probably 6 or 7 years old. It was the first time. It was my father, me, my older brother, Gary. We went to our first wrestling event ever.
Yeah.
And I remember it to this day. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was walking down to the aisle, and my brother looked at me and goes, Dave, you haven't blinked in 9 minutes. I go, I'm hooked. I'm looking at it, and you kind of said it. I just get I love live events. I love live sport events. And, I'll definitely be back. I loved it.
I think you were
awesome.
looking up tickets before the match started. We sat in the seats, and you're like, oh, NYCFC is in 2 weeks. Let's go back.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, the match hasn't even started.
I'm an all-in kind of a guy.
I can tell. I can tell. So, yeah, I definitely foresee more soccer matches in the locked-in future.
I do. And talking about locked in season tickets, I want to hear a young, beautiful young lady's voice. Is there anyone back there in the studio that has a mic?
Yes, Dave, I do.
Whoa. It's a lady.
It's a lady.
We had a lady on the podcast
We had
besides
Taylor.
Samantha or
No, Taylor.
Samantha White. I'm
Well, you guys can't even remember if you had a lady on the podcast.
it's a kind of a boys club. You forget. It's misogynistic.
Like that already. Get her off the mic, Sean. Get her off.
Me too.
But Megan, how'd you like it?
Oh, it was great. It was a great show. I'm not technically a soccer fan. I don't understand the game. But every time we've gone to a soccer match in person, it's been amazing.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend it. Even if you're not a soccer fan, it's still a great show.
I'm kind of with you. I really don't get all the indos and outos, something like that, right? I'm a wordsmith of soccer, but you kick the ball, you run fast, you kick it in the other people's
And
net.
not touch it with your hands.
Yeah, you kick. That's
There's a lot of flags, a lot of cards. I don't get any of that. But it's great watching the guys go up and down the field. It's great watching the supporters. It's all around a fun atmosphere.
God, their hair was so nice, all the players.
I know. Not as good as you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave the Wave, right?
It was. It was a Saturday night, and the hair was looking right.
Yeah, mine was
With
sweaty
all my
as hell.
might. I might just fight. I'm going to ride this kite all night. Okay.
How long have you been saving that one?
For 96 episodes. Guys, thank you so much. It was awesome. Thank you, everyone that listened. Alex that came on the episode, he was tremendous. He called a tie. I thought Orlando was going to win. I really did.
Yeah, I was going to say, we actually discussed with him earlier about the keeper situation. And I asked him about Joe Bendick, and he did not start. And he
did not.
And we talked about him the other guy coming in. For some reason, it's been a long night, and I've had a couple drinks, and I can't remember the guy's name, and forgive me for that. But he came in there and did a great job.
He was really good. I thought he was aggressive. He was the initiative. He went for the blocks, had kind of waiting for it. I thought he was uber aggressive. And sometimes that's what you need. You need to be aggressive. He had good confidence, and held him to one goal, which that one goal happened 93 minutes and 36 seconds into the game. But
yeah, it makes the score look like it was a closer game than it really was.
Yeah.
There wasn't much attacking by Toronto. compared to what Orlando City was, but it shows a reason why they're at the bottom of the table. Us going in there on a 9-game losing streak and pulling out a win. So it was great.
It was awesome. Guys, make sure you listen, subscribe, download on all podcast platforms. It's Michael Davis Beast Boy Week. We will send out a lot of videos, pictures. We're going to have a lot of cool stuff with him this week. July 24th is his Dana White Contender Series fight. We are so excited. UFC Fight Pass or my house, whatever's easier. But we can't wait.
Yeah, get your shirts. What is it? My Fight Shirt. What is it? What's the site?
I think so. MyFightShirt.
MyFightShirt. Yeah.
.com for Michael Davis. If you want to get an awesome Locked In shirt, you go to shop.spreadshirt/lockedin with 2 N's.com.
Yeah, exactly. You get out there and get you a purple Locked In shirt.
I have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Next time for Orlando.
Exactly.
I might do like Orlando is Locked In.
Oh,
that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be nice. Like, I'll
it's not like the Magic is locked in.
Ooh, no, not at all.
Well, cool. Megan, thank you so much for coming on.
No problem. I probably want to say thanks again to Alex and the BYOCB crew for talking to you guys earlier.
Yeah. No, Alex, thank you so much for coming on. JT, tremendous ticket purchase. That's a skill. That's what I'm pretty good at. I'm pretty good at ordering food and ordering tickets. So JT was A+ for that.
Yeah, we tried to get JT on it where he rode separately, so we had the 25-foot cable out, but we were driving.
I-4, I'm faster than he is.
Yeah, we were just going. JT just couldn't keep up. He says he's a racer.
Yeah.
But he couldn't keep up.
I feel like I was a better substitute. I'm just saying. Just
Well,
gonna put it out there.
definitely better looking.
I have better tits than him, so just saying.
That's very true. That's very true.
I just want
His
to put
tits
that.
are hairy.
I want to put that on record, just so we're all clear.
Yes.
Wow.
I
Great
think he would
ratings on
agree.
this podcast.
Yes,
Very good.
I think we might have to mark this one explicit.
Oh, my gosh. Everyone who listens, thank you so much. Go to all of our sponsors, Cutz, Pep-Boys, Fit Meals. Download, give us a 5-star rating, all that great stuff. Sean,
Yeah.
it's been a pleasure, my friend.
Exactly. Same to you, buddy.
Always. And like always, stay locked in.
You can see the stop button. It's too dark in this car. Oh, there we go. All right, bye.
Rob had a really terrible health incident happen this week, so we're dedicating. He's technically the captain today, but the intern on his birthday was happy enough to make the sacrifice to stand in as vice captain.
Yeah, intern.
So this one's for Rob. So go ahead, boss.
For Rob we love, for drinks we consume, for friends we enjoy, and the points we score. 3 fucking points! 3 fucking points! 3 fucking points! 3 fucking points!